So, Jack, thanks so much for joining us at Caldy Rugby Club this morning. It's been a pleasure to have you. It's a fascinating story of tenacity, ambition, and sadness, but also ultimately happiness. One of the things that resonated with me was your story of coming from Lebanon. And can you tell us a little bit about how your connections with Lebanon still exist and how much contact you still have with the country?
Yes, absolutely. First of all, it's been a pleasure to be with you today. It's an amazing experience. Lovely crowd, great setting, incredible. I felt immediately at home being here. And thank you for making me feel at home.
Absolute pleasure.
My connection in Lebanon is still primarily partly family, but partly business as well. I have investments in the country because I believe in its future now more than ever before. And I have connections with friends and colleagues who used to live in Europe, who escaped the war, and now they're back home helping in the development of the country. So we're all back there helping and doing our bit.
Great. And how do you see the future of the Lebanon sort of developing over the course of the next 5-10 years? Obviously, there's a lot of conflict in the region at the moment. How is it being drawn into that, and how do you think it can develop?
Yes. As far as the future is concerned, the country has an immensely amazing future ahead of it. It's a country the size of Wales. It has very highly educated people. They've been traders since time immemorial, with the Phoenicians. And this spirit never dies. It's always there. Take me as an example. Did all this and went back and also helped out. The same with everyone else that left. But now, for example, the economy in Lebanon, the discovery of oil and gas offshore, make this country an ideal attraction for foreign direct investments. And it has been attracting masses of investors from the United States and the Arabian Gulf into it, because they realize with the reserve, the gas reserve alone being in there, if it's fully realized, you're looking at the next Qatar in the region.
Wow, okay.
So the land prices, for example, if you to purchase property, more than tripled overnight. There is a huge influx of investors into the country trying to settle in now before the extraction of these gas and oil started. You'll find the same thing in Syria and the same thing in Israel. So between the three of us, we could actually be the next Qatar of the region.
That's great news. Lovely. Lovely to hear, considering the turmoil the country's been through.
Indeed.
So going to business, your airline, British Mediterranean, I actually flew on it once as well. I think I flew on it to Tunis. Would I have flown it to Tunis?
Possibly.
Yes. An amazing story. Again, I want to use the term. You talked about a bribery in a tongue-in-cheek manner. It was a lovely analogy. But I would call it your ability to sort of blag people into believing your story. And I know you weren't lying, but it was this ultimate belief in what you were going to achieve. What was the biggest challenge you faced when it came to that story?
The biggest challenge was two challenges, basically. First one is to get over the hopeless, sad, defeated me when I lost my pilot's license and all my dreams collapsed. That was the first one. And the second one was obtaining the slots at Heathrow Airport, which was an absolute no-go, impossible task to achieve. The coordinators have shown me everything printed and available to show there is no slots. So stop wasting your time. And when you, as a person with a dream or ambition, or a business with a goals and aspirations, if you hit the wall, you think, I cannot. It's a wall. Look at it. We don't have money, or we don't have clients, or whatever. We can't. People give up. It's easy. Or they sell out cheap.
Yes.
These were the two major challenges in my life. So how to get over the hopelessness and defeatedness of losing my license, and how can I get these slots when there's no way under heaven you could get them, all be for free.
So one was dealing with your mental state of mind, and the other one was just to have the sheer determination and tenacity to do what you did.
Absolutely, and thinking out of the box. This is key. If you just follow procedures, which is fine. But there are times you have to think out of the box, and you have to be quite realistic about it. If you have your head in the clouds, you'll always remain in the clouds.
Yeah.
I had to find my way to keep my feet on the ground and say to myself, I have to pay bills the end of the month. I have to pay rent the end of the month. So I can't sit and dream. I have to be realistic. But once you set a goal for yourself and you are convinced this is what I want, doesn't matter how big, doesn't matter where. If you are convinced, I can guarantee you will get it.
Well, I think that's great advice for any entrepreneur. But dreams are what make entrepreneurs.
Indeed.
And how many times were you called a dreamer?
Stop counting.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. It's a wonderful story, and it's been a pleasure to listen to it. I think the fact that you're giving back to the business community now, and you're teaching younger people on how to survive this journey through entrepreneurial development is amazing. And I really want to thank you for coming to Caldy Rugby Club today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
So if you'd like to hear any more amazing speakers like Jack, please come along to our Caldy Rugby Club Business Club meetings, join the club and enjoy the spirit of what we have here. Thanks very much for watching.